Hey, good morning, y'all. Welcome to our 6:30 a.m. flow. Today is the last day that your donations will be matched and sent to the NAACP. So this is a totally free class, but if you can donate, if you want to donate, again, your donations will be matched and sent to the NAACP. Just shoot me a message if you need more information. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started on our mats. So we're gonna come to a seat. And just a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like to you today. I'm gonna sit cross-legged. Let your hands rest on your thighs. And make any little wiggles you need to get nice and comfortable, to get rooted. And then grow just a little taller through the crown of your head. Soften your shoulders. Allow them to relax away from your ears. And take a deep breath of air in. And an audible sigh, let it go. Your eyes can close or find a soft gaze over your nose. And take another deep breath of air in. And exhale, let it go. One more deep breath of air in, fill yourself up. Pause at the top, maybe soak in just a little bit more air. Exhale, let it go. And then just begin to breathe your own natural rhythmic breath. And closing our eyes helps us really tune inward and, reduce the distractions around us. So if you'd like to gaze softly at the back of your eyelids and just check in and see how your body's feeling this morning physically. Are there any spots that are still sleepy? Maybe any spots that are tight or tense, uncomfortable? And then maybe notice any spots that are at ease, are feeling good or comfortable. And there are no wrong answers, just observing how your body's feeling. And then also begin to observe how you're feeling in your headspace this morning. Noticing if there are a lot of thoughts, maybe a few thoughts, maybe a certain kind of thought. And again, there's no wrong answers here, just checking in, observing, without adding any extra labels or judgments onto what you observe, just noticing. And then kindly draw your attention back to your breath. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And take a deep breath of air, fill yourself up. As you exhale, choose to let something go. Another one of those, deep breath of air in, expand outward. Let it go. Flutter your eyes open or choose to keep them closed if you'd like. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Release your hands back down onto your thighs and then slowly drop your chin into your chest. Roll your right ear towards your right shoulder to get a nice big stretch in that left side of your neck. If this is enough, stay right here. If you want to add a little bit more, bring that left hand over towards your right glute. So those left fingertips kind of graze the top of your right glute. And then your right hand can act as a gentle weight on top of your head if you need more stretch. If you've gone past your edge, of course, take it down a notch. And send an easy, sweet breath of air into that left side of your neck. Allow yourself to soften as you exhale. Slowly bring both hands back to your thighs. Roll your chin to your chest. And take it to the other side, left ear, left shoulder. Now this might feel perfect and good right here. If you need to add more, bring those right fingertips to graze the top of your left glute. And maybe bring that left hand as a soft weight on top of your head. Allow your right shoulder to drop towards the ground. And take a big breath of air in, send it to that right side of your neck. And easy, soft breath out. One more deep breath of air in. And stay for a breath out. Release both hands back down to your thighs. Roll your chin into your chest. And then we'll just roll right ear, right shoulder. Chin to chest. And left ear, left shoulder. Take this a few times at your own pace with your own breath. If it feels good to make a full circle, go for it. But just take a couple more breaths to explore. Wake up that neck. Nice, y'all. Let's come back to center when you're ready. And then lift your chin up towards the sky to open up through your throat. Take a deep breath of air in right here. Exhale back to neutral. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, fold over your legs, chin to chest, round your spine. If you've gone too far, walk your hands a little closer into your body. If you want to deepen the stretch, walk your hands a little bit further out. And try to relax your head here, soften your neck, relax your jaw. And as you breathe in, try to feel your back expand towards the sky, really feel up, fill yourself up. And exhale. Grip into your finger pads, pull yourself up into a tabletop. So stack those hips on top of your knees, shoulders over your wrists. Spread your fingers wide. And let's really focus by gripping into those finger pads and pressing into the perimeter of our hands. And then let's just wake up those wrists by rocking the weight a little bit side to side. Still continuing to monitor each breath in and each breath out. You can add some more movement, rocking forward and back. And make this movement as big or as small as you need. Now let's move into full body circles. Just moving in one direction for now. Easing into those wrists. And switch directions. Back to neutral tabletop. Let's take a deep breath of air in. Sweep that right arm up high. Open up your heart. Exhale, thread your needle. Right hand reaches over to the left as you soften your shoulder and right cheek to the mat if it's available. Now from here, extend your left leg out to the side. So your left toes come towards your right fingertips. And then you can add more by squeezing the shoulder blades together on your back, maybe even reaching that left hand to your low back or your right hip crease. And take a big breath of air in and let it go. Bring your left hand back by your face and then sweep your right arm up. So keep that left leg extended and reach your right arm up. You may notice that it might not go as far this time. Slowly lower your right hand down to the ground. And then we'll walk our hands up towards the body. Glide your left hand down your left leg and stretch your right arm up and over. A nice big side stretch of that right side of your body. Soften your neck and your head. And then I'm going to need to move a little bit. So if you have a wall as well, just reposition yourself to give yourself room. So from here, sweep your right hand down underneath your right shoulder to the ground, left arm up and over. So changing up to the left side of your body. Drive down through the left foot so that you can really stretch. Find that rainbow of energy from your left pinky toe, through your left ribs, all the way out, shooting through your fingertips. And kiss those shoulder blades together on your back to get even more of a heart opener. And then inhale both arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Release your hands down, and then we'll bring it in, tabletop. Move to the other side. Inhale, left arm sweeps up high. Exhale, thread your needle. Left ear, left shoulder come down to the mat. Extend your right leg out to the side. And if that just doesn't feel right to you today, don't do it. No worries. Take what feels good and leave the rest behind. Option to add, bring that right hand to your low back, maybe your left hip crease. Squeeze the shoulder blades together on your back. Take a deep breath of air in and breathe it out. Unwind, bring that right hand back by your face, and then slowly stretch that left hand up. Stop when you've gone too far. Exhale, bring your hand down. Walk your hands back up your body. We're going to take the same thing we did on the other side. So bring the right hand, glide it down your right leg, and stretch your left arm up and over. Feel this nice lengthening from your left hip bone all the way through your left wrist. And take a deep breath of air in right here. Stay for a breath out. Bring that left hand down to the ground underneath your left shoulder and stretch your right arm up and over. From here, try to really pull your right ribs up towards the sky, helping to open up your heart space and find even more length in that right side body. So root that right foot down a little deeper, stretch a little further, breathe in, breathe out. Slowly come up, both arms reach up, inhale, exhale, hands to heart. Come into tabletop pose, bringing your leg back in, and let's move through some tabletop cat-cows. So as you inhale, drop your belly down, open your heart forward. Exhale, crunch it in, curl and round, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, heart shines forward. Exhale, curl and round. Take a few more of these at your own pace, using your breath as your guide. And a reminder that this is your practice. So, it's a lot easier to remember we have nothing to prove at home. It's, when we're in the studio and around a bunch of people that it's like, oh, I got to do what my neighbor's doing, or, if I fall out of the pose, I'm not doing a good job. But the great thing about a home practice is that you can really focus on what's really important, driving your attention inward and remembering that you are perfectly enough just as you are. All right, let's come back to that neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes, send those hips up and back for our first downward facing dog. And like always, let's invite some kindness into those hamstrings. Bend your knees a lot if they're feeling pretty tight this morning. We really want to focus on a straight spine here. And then maybe you can work on straightening one leg and then the other, rocking the hips side to side. But as you find your still downward facing dog, no rush to get there, pull your belly button in towards your spine. And imagine wrapping your ribs in together. Can you press a little bit more towards the outer edges of your heels, outer right edges of your heels? Really firing up the legs. And then relax your neck so you can shake your head yes, no. Soften your jaw. And take a big quality breath of air in and a complete breath of air out. Look forward, and let's take really tiny tiptoe steps. Try to keep your legs straight as long as you can, even if that's just for one step. using your core to lift your toes. Eventually come to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Halfway lift as you inhale. Hands can stay on the ground or maybe slide up your legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend your elbows. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your hands behind your back. Clasp your hands together, drive your knuckles down. Little baby back bend. Take a breath in. Bend your knees, exhale, fold, belly to thighs, knuckles to the sky. Pull those shoulder heads away from your ears, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, release your hands down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step it back to a high plank. Spread your fingers wide, just like we did in tabletop. Press into the perimeter of your hands and then into your finger pads. Engage your core, shift your weight forward into your tippy toes, and then exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Bring the legs together, press into the tops of your feet, and then inhale, baby cobra, lift up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more of those. Inhale, baby cobra, lift up. Use just your back muscles. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Hold, but keep your breath going. Option to float your hands off the ground or squeeze the elbows in towards your ribs, back towards your heels. Option to grab your hands behind your back, palms touch. Drive your knuckles to the back of the room for a deeper heart opener or for a bigger heart opener. Take a deep breath of air in right here. Exhale, lower down. Bring one cheek to the mat. And then switch cheeks. Other cheek to the mat. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. High plank as you inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Back and down dog. Let's take a deep breath in. And let it go. We'll take a couple more sun A's. Look forward, or sun A variations. Travel to the top, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms. Inhale, arms extend up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your hands behind your back. If you'd like, drive your knuckles down. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Release your hands down, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back, high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward into your toes. Exhale, lower all the way down or halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale to that baby cobra we just took or upward facing dog. Exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Just one breath in and down dog. And exhale. Look forward. Travel to the top, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Last version of this. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart. Clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, open your heart, knuckles down. Bend your knees, exhale, forward fold. Release your hands, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and flow your way back to downward facing dog. Step back, float back, handstand back, whatever you need this morning. We'll meet in downward facing dog, but as always, take rest when you need it, grab water when you need it. In our downward facing dog, let's take a big breath of air in and let it go. Inhale, sweep that right leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips. Heel in towards your glute, knee reaches up towards the sky. Stay here as you kind of roll out that ankle, maybe roll out your hip, your knee. Just waking up our legs this morning. And then inhale, re-lengthen your leg. Exhale, step it through between your hands. No rush to get there. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes, and then shift your hips back for half splits, half Hanumanasana. Getting a nice easy stretch in the back of that right leg. Flex your toes in towards your face, and take a deep breath in, and let it go. If you want to get into that IT band, keep your left hand down and slowly reach your right arm up. Keep pulling that right glute back towards your left heel. And bring it down. Bend into your right knee. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back leg. Left palm down. Inhale, right arm up for a twist. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Couple breaths right here. Shoot the energy up through your fingertips. And then I'm going to move slow through this first one, then we're going to move breath to movement. So make your hands into fists, and then slowly and strongly pull your hands down towards your hips. So your hands are in fists at your hips, your elbows squeeze back to the back of the room. Shoulder blades kiss together. And then slowly lower your left knee to float above the mat, or you can drop it on the mat. All right, so that's our exhale movement. Inhale movement is lifting the arms up into high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to fist, fist to hips, lower your knee. Inhale, lift up, high crescent. Exhale, hands to fist to hips, lower that knee. 2 more, inhale up, high crescent. Exhale, hands down, lower. Good, y'all, last one, inhale up. Exhale, hands down, lower your knee. Hands frame your front foot, step back, flow your way, or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a couple deep breaths in your down dog once you arrive. On your next inhale, sweep that left leg really strong up towards the sky. On your exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. And then roll out your ankle, your knee, your hip, any wild movements that feel good to you. Inhale, re-lengthen that leg back behind you. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. And glide your hips back, half splits. Pull your left toes in towards your face. And get a nice feel-good stretch in the back of that left leg. Deep breath of air in. Complete breath out. If you did it on the other side, keep your right hand down and slowly lift your left arm up. Getting into the outer edge of your left leg. Breathe in. Exhale, hand comes down. Bend into your left knee. Frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Right palm down. Inhale, left arm sweeps high, dragon twist. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Stay for a couple rounds of breath. Feel it out. All right, y'all probably know where we're going, but we're going to still take that first one slow. So make your hands into really tight fists and then really strong. Pull your fists down to meet your hips. Squeeze your elbows in. Kiss the shoulder blades together and lower your right knee. Float it above the mat or tap down. That's all going to be all one movement. So as you inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to fists, to hips, lower your knee. Woo, inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. My legs are already shaking. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. 2 more, you got it. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands down, lower your knee. Last one, inhale, up. Exhale, bring it down. Hands frame your front foot. Flow your way. I'm gonna skip mine, but you go for yours. Down dog is where we'll meet. Back and down dog, take a deep breath of air in, a cleansing breath out. Inhale, sweep that right leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, reach, straighten your leg. Exhale, step it through between your hands. High crescent lunge, breathe in. Exhale, take just 1. Lower your knee, hands to fist. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, star pose. Now we're gonna pause here. And if you guys have taken class before, you know I like to take myself a little less seriously, remind you guys to take yourself literally 1% less seriously. Maybe shake those hips a little. Open your hands, maybe make a silly face. That doesn't feel right for me today, so I'm not gonna do it. Do whatever feels right to you. Your practice for your body, your mind. Take a big, powerful breath in. Stay for breath out. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees, goddess pose. Traction your knees towards your middle toes. Really light up those inner thighs. Bring your hands to your thighs, thumbs and fingers out. Breathe in. Exhale, shoulder dip. Right shoulder dips down, look left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left shoulder dips, look right. 1 more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, center, hands to heart. Exhale, sink it nice and low. Inhale, power up, star pose. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Frame your right foot. Flow your way or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Full breath of air in, down dog. Exhale, let something go. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-straighten. Exhale, foot between your hands. Inhale, high crescent. You know where we're going. Exhale, hands to fists, to hips, lower your knee. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, star pose, straighten both legs, take your time. Maybe again, shake out those hips. Whatever feels good. Reach through your fingertips. Squeeze your glutes. And then really lift your heart up towards the sky as much as you can. Strong core. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take 1 more deep breath of air in. Exhale, goddess pose, hands to heart. Let's take those shoulder dips 1 more time. Hands to your thighs, thumbs and fingers out. Breathe in through center. Exhale, dip your right shoulder down, look left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Last one, inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center, hands to heart. Exhale, sink it low. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Frame your left foot. Flow or skip it. Down dog is where we'll meet. Nice, y'all. A couple rounds of breath in down dog, child's pose, grab water, whatever you need. I'm gonna see how we're doing on time. Beautiful. All right, y'all. So back in that downward facing dog. Let's take a big juicy breath of air in and sigh it out. Inhale, sweep that right heel up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Adding on to that flow that you know. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands to fists, to hips. Lower your knees, so strong. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, star pose. Take a deep breath of air in, star. Exhale, goddess. This is where we're changing it up. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two to the front of the mat. So a little bit of fancy footwork here. Right toes face the front of the room. Left toes turn slightly inward. Arms are to a T. Your legs are so strong. But your gaze and your neck, your face are soft. Calm, at ease. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse triangle. Adding on a little bit more here. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten that front leg. Look up or look down, whatever works for you. Bend your right knee, adding on just one more. Right elbow to your right thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. Similar stretch that we did at the beginning of class. So wrap those left ribs up towards the sky. Stretch through your left fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, hands come down. Frame your right foot. Back heel lifts. Flow or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take your time. I'm going to check on my child real quick. Y'all. Downward facing dog or child's. All right, the distractions of a home practice are very real. Let's move on to that left side. Take a deep breath of air in, sweep that left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, step it through between your hands. With your breath, inhale, high crescent. Exhale, really strong, hands to fists, lower your knee. Tap or float. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two, star pose. Take a deep breath in and star. Exhale, goddess, sink it low. Inhale, star pose. This is where we're adding on. Warrior two. Let's take a few rounds in warrior two. Bend into your left knee as you squeeze that left glute underneath you. Soften your face. Flip your front palm, straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. And if you notice, I usually step my back foot in a little bit just because that feels better for my body. So do whatever feels good for your body. Choose to look up or look down. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle by bending your left knee. Bring the left elbow to your left thigh. And sweep your right arm up and over. Same stretch we did before. Reach those right ribs up. And then from your right pinky toe, bring that energy. Find even more length on that right side. Breathe in. Exhale, hands come down. Frame your foot. Right heel up. Flow or skip it. Downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are not doing is enough, is beautiful, and makes you the perfect human being that you are. So let go of those expectations, let go of those judgments. You are badass. Let's take a deep breath of air in and let all the crap go. All right, let's add on and flow through that one more time. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, step it through between your hands. With your breath, move your way. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, power down, hands to hips. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, star, pivot on the back foot. Breathe into star. Exhale, hands to heart. Goddess pose. Inhale to star, power up. Exhale, warrior two to the front of the mat. Right toes face forward, left toes turn slightly in. Flip your front palm, straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle, Trikonasana. Couple breaths right here. Wrap those left ribs up to prepare for our side angle. Bend your right knee, come into side angle pose. Left arm up and over. Sorry, extended side angle. And then we'll move into a regular side angle. So left arm just reaches straight up to the sky. Adding on a little bit of balance challenge. Bring your right hand down to the ground if it's available, or a block. Step your left foot in a little bit, like halfway. And we're moving into half moon. So this can be your half moon. A grounded half moon is absolutely beautiful, absolutely perfect. If you want to float that back leg, bring your hand down to the ground in front of your right foot and float your left leg off the ground. So really wrapping those left ribs up towards the sky. You can even move into sugar cane by bending your left knee, grabbing for the top of your left foot. My thighs aren't feeling that today. So if you stumble, if you fall, can you find peace and love for yourself along the way? Bend your right knee. Let's move back into warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, keeping that front leg bent. Exhale, windmill your hands down, frame your right foot. Flow or skip it. I'll see you in downward facing dog. Back and down dog. Let's take a full breath of air in, fill yourself up. And a cleansing sigh of relief, release. Let it go. Other side, last time through. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. So strong, exhale, hands to fist, to hips, lower your knee. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, star pose. Take a deep breath in, star. Exhale, goddess, hands to heart. Sink it as low as you can go. Inhale, star, biggest one you've taken all day. Exhale, warrior two at the top of your mat. I'm gonna switch again. Arms to a T, left toes forward, right toes slightly inward. Soften your gaze. Flip your front palm, straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Couple rounds of breath right here. Bend into your left knee, extended side angle, just to enjoy that little side stretch for a moment. Right arm stretches up overhead. And then reach your right arm up for a side angle. We're gonna prep for half moon. So you can even actually step that right foot in to start. That might give you more space to lower your left hand. So rock your weight forward, and then option to lift your right toes off the ground. Moving into half moon, really kick that right heel up towards the sky, so powerful. Try to open your heart to the right side of the room. Embrace the wobbles and the discomfort. Stay as long as you'd like. When you're ready, bend your left knee and move into warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands down, frame your foot, and flow your way. Downward facing dog. Back and down dog, take a big full breath of air in. Exhale, let something go. Look forward and travel to the top of your mat for a forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink it low. Open your heart forward as you look straight forward in front of you. In this sometimes awkward, uncomfortable pose, can you find your own peace, your own contentment by using your breath Anchor you in this moment. Rock your weight forward into your toes. Lift your heels. Maybe lift them a little higher, and then straighten out your legs, coming into drinking bird. As you lean with your heart forward, send your arms back behind you. Take a deep breath of air in. Lower your heels down, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, flow your way or skip it. Downward facing dog. No rush to get there. Inhale, sweep your right heel up high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Let's cool it down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps outside of your right hand. Lizard pose. So hands are inside the right foot. Active lizard as you keep your back leg lifted, or feel free to lower that knee down. You can untuck your toes or keep them tucked. I'm just aiming for a nice feel-good compression in that right hip crease. And stay for a few rounds of breath, whatever feels good to you. I like to come onto the pinky toe side of my right foot and kind of open up my right knee with my right hand. If you want a quad stretch, make sure that left knee is lowered and bring your heel in towards your glute. You can add more by reaching back with your right hand and grabbing for the top of your right foot. Wherever you are for 2 more rounds of breath. And slowly unwind, bring both hands back. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. And then we're going to move into pigeon pose or half pigeon. You can move into that from here, just moving your right foot over to the left, right knee outside your right hand. Or if you want to come into it a different way, go for it. Glide your left leg back behind you. Also, this can add a lot of pressure into your joints and just not serve your body. So feel free to take this on your back or in a seat. And if you don't know a version to do that, just shoot me a message. I'll be happy to show you. Lower down if you'd like. And for a deeper stretch, roll your left hip forward and pull your right hip up and back. Soften your face, relax your jaw. And really tune inward, checking in to see how you're doing physically, what's going on in your body. And taking your time to see how your mind is reacting to what's going on in your body. Can you let go of any judgments or expectations on each breath out? And 2 more rounds of breath. And please stay longer if you need. Otherwise, walk yourself back up, tuck your toes, and send your right leg up and back, tripod down dog. This is a great place to bend your knee and stack your hips, maybe roll it around. If you want to flip your dog, go for it. And we'll meet back in down dog when you are ready. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale to let something go. Inhale, left leg up, really strong. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, step left foot outside of your left hand. Hands are inside your left foot. Keep the back leg lifted for active lizard, or go ahead and lower the knee and untuck your toes. And then move into whatever feels good to you. Maybe it's the same thing from the other side. I'm going to open up my knee to the left and eventually move into a quad stretch. So wherever you choose to be, we'll be here for 2 more breaths. And slowly unwind. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and then move into Pigeon Pose, however feels good to you. Glide your right leg back, find length, and then fold as deep as you'd like. You may notice immediately any differences or some differences between your sides here, or it might not be very obvious. Again, no wrong answers here, just observing what is happening physically, mentally, emotionally, and using your breath to let go of all the added judgments and expectations that may try to come along for the ride. Is there anywhere that you can soften? Maybe the back of your neck, your shoulders, your eyebrows. We'll be here for just a couple more rounds of breath. And please stay longer if you would like. But when you're ready, walk your hands up, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and then move into whatever you need to shake out your hip. Flip your dog if you'd like, if you have room. Back into our last downward facing dog of class. Really feel this out, noticing the texture of your mat or your towel beneath your fingertips. Feeling the strength of your legs, your shoulders, your core. Noticing the skin, how it feels as your clothes brush against it. And let's take a deep breath of air in. An audible cleansing exhale. Let it all go. Feel free to jump forward into a seat or just lower those knees and we'll come onto our backs. So come onto your back, bring your knees into your chest. And then we'll give ourselves a little back massage as you rock your knees side to side. You can move your knees in little circles along the ceiling as well. And then squeeze your right knee in towards your chest, extend your left leg long, relax it onto the mat. A gentle massage of that right leg side to side. And we're gonna take a half happy baby. So reach your right arm inside your right leg, but grab for the pinky toe side of your right foot, so the outside of your right foot. Draw your knee down towards the earth and flex your foot up towards the sky. Soften your shoulders. And take a big breath of air in right here. Let it go. Bring your heel back in towards your glute. And then move into a supine twist. So I'm going to move the hips over to the right and drop my right knee over to the left. You can also slide that left knee underneath your right knee if you need a little bit more support here. But rock your neck side to side until you find that spot of ease, of comfort. Relax into it. And send a deep breath of air into that right side of your body. And let it go. Unwind, come back to center. And then hug your left knee in towards your chest, extend your right leg long, relax it onto the mat. A little massage of that left leg side to side. And then half happy baby. Bring the left arm inside the left leg and grab for your pinky toe side of your left foot. Pull the left knee down towards your armpit, flex your foot up like it's holding up the ceiling, and soften your shoulders. If you find there's too much tension in your shoulders here, you might want to just grab for the back of your left thigh instead. One more deep breath of air in. And let it go. Bring your heel back in towards your glute and take that supine twist, moving the hips over to the left and drop your knee over to the right. Maybe slide that right knee underneath your left knee if you'd like. But softly rock your head side to side, easing into it. And find that spot of comfort and stay still. Send a deep breath into that left side of your body, expand, and let it go. Slowly come back to center. Give your knees a little squeeze. If there's anything else that you need to complete your practice before we move into Shavasana, go for it. Otherwise, I'm going to guide us into Shavasana. So when you are ready, absolutely no rush, make your way into your final resting shape. Whether that's on your back, on your belly, or in a seat. Walk your shoulder blades down your back towards your heels. If you have a lot of energy left that you want to release, bring your arms far away from you, palms up towards the sky. But if you want to bring that energy back in, ground yourself down a little bit, especially if those thoughts are racing today. Bring your hands to your belly, your heart, or maybe one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Eventually find stillness, softness. We spend so much of our times putting in so much effort, or putting in so much effort to run away from our effort, instead of allowing ourselves to really, truly rest. So in these next few moments, can you allow yourself to be held by the earth beneath you? To know that you are safe, that you are supported, and that you are certainly not alone. So take these next few moments to just be the observer, the peaceful, loving human that you are beneath all those extra layers of judgment, of expectation, and bask in all that is you. The you that is worthy, that is enough, and is a strong, incredible, valuable human being. Enjoy these next few moments of stillness, of quiet. I'll guide you out here very shortly. But for now, enjoy your Shavasana. Kindly draw attention back to your breath. Notice the soft, sweet rising of your belly and your chest as you fill up with fresh air in. Then notice the sweet, easy release as your belly and your heart soften towards the earth as you exhale. Observe this life force, this energy pulsing through your entire body, reminding you of the power that you hold, the difference that you make in this world. And then add little movements back into your physical body. Maybe wiggle toes and fingers, roll out wrists and ankles. Maybe roll your head from one side to the other. And then stretch your arms overhead, point your toes forward. Get a big full body stretch. Invite a big breath of air in, fill up. Exhale, release. And make your way into a seat to close out practice all the way. Bring your palms together at your heart space. Bow your chin into your chest. Close your eyes. Bowing to the effort that you put into class today. Also acknowledging the effort that you put into everyday life. And acknowledging the fact that you are enough. That your best is enough. And that no matter what, you are worthy of good things. Take a deep breath of air in. Fill yourself all the way up with a fresh breath of air in. Open mouth to share. The teacher, the student, the learner, the listener. All parts of me bow to all parts of you. And all of me loves all of you. Namaste. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. I will be posting this video later if you logged on late. Today is the last day that that we are matching donations and giving to the NAACP. So if you need more information, shoot me a message. Otherwise, this class is totally free. So I'd love to hear from you if you have questions, comments, concerns, or just want to chat. Otherwise, drink a lot of water and treat yourself well in whatever you do today. Thank you so much, yogis. Namaste.